Good evening. This is BelGeode, and we are back with some more Star Citizen, and this is day 4 of the Intergalactic, I kept calling it Interstellar, Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. And we are heading back to Tobin Convention Center right now to check out the two new manufacturers that are in the exhibit hall today. So as I stated on a previous video, it changes like every day. So they have like a new exhibitor. And then, of course, every other day, the next exhibitor on the floor below the first floor will change around. So hopefully that means we've got two completely new companies in there. And I think the companies are Anvil and Crusader, if I'm not too mistaken. Now, in order to try and avoid like an hour-long video, because honestly, I know for a lot of you, it's probably just going to be boring for me walking around here, especially in VR with my camera kind of bobbing up and down there. So I'm going to pick like some of the best parts of this show, and that will be what this video will consist of. So now that we're in the lobby, we're going to head down to the first floor, and I really want to see this Mercury Star Runner. That's the one that I'm really looking forward to. So we'll definitely get a chance to take a look in depth at this one. All right, but through the magic of editing, we're going to head downstairs and pop up once we are at the first floor and checking out the first spacecraft. Just to remind you, I am using Vorpx in order to utilize my Oculus Rift S headset, and it's still working pretty cool. The only thing that I can complain about is the fact that Star Citizen's taking an awfully long time to load up now, and I don't know if that's server issues that they're having or whatnot. It's definitely not related to Vorpx or VR. It's just Star Citizen doing Star Citizen things. All right, but with that having been said, let's head to the elevator. And like I said, I will cut it back in once we are downstairs and checking out the goods. Okay, so we are on the first floor of the exhibit, and this is the Crusader floor, and you can see exactly what it is that I came here to see. That is the beast right there. That is the Mercury Star Runner. All right, so let's see what we have here. We also have the Kruger P-52 Merlin and P-72 Archimedes. And then below us, we have, looks like some ground vehicles, Tumbrils, Crusader, Hercules Starlifter. Okay, I believe those are the holograms. Crusader Ares, Starfighter Inferno. Okay. All right, so we can probably check all of that stuff out. I'm not sure if you all would be interested in that, but I am going to be making a beeline to this guy right here. So let's check this out. There has been a lot of hype about this aircraft. And of course, everybody's talking about the fact that it's basically the Star Citizen version of the Millennium Falcon, which I think is actually pretty cool. And I notice it's got the little dish there on the top too. It's on the opposite side to where it would be if it actually were the Millennium Falcon, but you know what? I think I can let CIG slide on that one this time. And looks like the back ramp is open, so that's what we're going to be checking out first. But first, let's do our walk around so that way I can get an idea just how big this thing really is. Man, look at that. It's got turrets in the front there. That's awesome. So already that's better than Han's ship. We're going to go around this way here. Look at that beefy landing gear. That is too cool. Wow. I'm getting a little bit of stutters, and again, I'm not quite sure if that is server related or what, so hopefully I can do some kind of video magic to smooth that out and it doesn't look all that jittery on your screen as you're watching it here. Oh, look at that. It's even got missiles. Nice. All right, now that we're in the back, let's go ahead and check it out from the inside. So Crusader Industries. Very nice, very nice. I know this one is a little bit pricey as far as spaceships go for Star Citizen, so I highly doubt this is one of the ones that I am going to end up picking up. I might try to see if I can work my way through the game and actually be able to afford it with credits inside the game. And these are the new door pads that they were talking about, and the light switches and all of that good jazz. Looks like somebody already opened the secret passageway for the underground there. So we'll let that slide right now. Can we get in through here? Yes, we can. Oh, and the lights just went off. Oh, great. All right, they're back on and they're back off. What in the heck is going on there? Sheesh. Okay, this is engineering. It's a little bit dark here, but we are going to hop through here. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Of course, my character's currently crouching right now to get through these little catwalks or corridors, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that is actually pretty neat. I figured these would be like crawl spaces. No, they're actually surprisingly big. That is pretty cool. Okay, so this way should put us back out. Now I can stand up again. All right, so yes, there we go. We're back in the hangar. I'm not going to go through all of the little corridors and whatnot, but I do kind of want to get an idea as to just how big this ship is. So that's the main reason why I went in there. All right, we can use the elevator. Why not? Why not? Okay, are we ready to walk? Yes, we are. Server room. Thank you. All right. I don't know if this is a bug with the lights. The lights seem to be going on and off. Let me try hitting the little light switch here. Maybe that'll fix it. So lights off, lights on. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the server room, or the scanning room, actually. So if you are doing some kind of high-tech scanning or whatnot, you hop in that seat and you do your thing. And then, of course, we've got little screens there. Door, open up, please. Thank you. Okay, so there's a server room again. I love all of the high-tech gadgets that they put in here, too. That is really cool. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right, what do we have on this side here? Okay, I believe these are for the turrets, the turret above and the turret below. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what it says, turret down and turret up. So that's cool. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to in Star Citizen is when we're going to have the ability to hire NPCs, and I would hope that we actually have the capability to, you know, do like a character creation on them as well. I'd like to make my own NPCs since I'm going to be able to make my own character. All right, bridge, open up please. Wow, it is really dark in here. What is up with these lights? Holy crap. All right, I'm going to have to flip this light switch off and on again. Lights off, lights on. There we go. Okay, so we'll check that out momentarily. We are going to head over to the habitation section. And once again, it's dark in here too. So let's see if we can fix that. Lights off, lights on. There we go. Okay. This is a really cool living area. I love the fact that the ceiling is, if I had to guess, probably about 7 or 8 feet tall. Actually, no, probably more like 8 to 9 feet tall, because figure my character is about 6 foot. So yeah, that is very roomy. It's a lot roomier than I thought it would be. Heck, even the shower looks like it's almost got space for 2. We'll just leave that one alone. All right, the bed's right there, which is always important in Star Citizen, because with a bed in your ship, it means you can log out in your ship. And of course, you will reappear in your ship instead of back in one of the arbitrary apartments on the planets thereabouts. All right, so that is it for the habitation. Let's check out the recreation. This is where the infamous chessboard is. There it is. That right there just screams Millennium Falcon. As soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, I know where they got their inspiration from. That is awesome. And I do know the secret to getting into the secret compartment down below. I'm not going to share it with you, but I will say that it does involve the chessboard, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. I actually want to sit on this if I can. So sit, see where it's going to put me. Oh, yeah, that's comfy. That's comfy. I like that. And once again, pretty tall ceiling. I like that as well. Okay, now I can get up. Wow. So yeah, this is actually a really cool spacecraft. It's probably one of the coolest spacecraft that I've seen so far for Star Citizen. I can definitely understand why it's been hyped and why everybody seems very interested in it. It is really cool. This is a home away from home is what this is. I love the fact that it's even got little plants and books and so on and so forth. It definitely adds to that homey feeling there. I like that. All right, let's check out the bridge real quick here. So I believe we need to go past the rounded door. Door open, okay. And I love how this hallway is also a callback to the Millennium Falcon as well. And whoa, what a cockpit. This is roomy. This is really freaking roomy. So we've got a co-pilot seat there. We've got a pilot seat there. And you can see the expo hall outside. That is massive. This is like almost like a commercial aircraft, basically, except of course it's a spacecraft. But that's cool. That is really cool. Like I said, I'm not sure that I would actually pay real money for this, and I don't believe right now you can actually get it with in-game credits. However, I'm sure at some point in time you will be able to. So I'm going to keep this in the back of my mind as one of those must-have ships. But yeah, really cool. And like I said, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It feels a lot bigger than I thought it was going to feel. So this is cool. I love it. All right, elevator, are you still up here? Yes, you are. Okay, let's go back down. And we'll watch ourselves going downstairs. Perfect. And from my understanding, the vehicles that they have on display downstairs, you should be able to fit one or more of them in this hangar bay, which I also think is really cool because, especially if you're like me and like to do a lot of exploration, you know, you could have your vehicle there for driving around town, and you could also have space for your cargo and all of that, which I think is a winning combination. So kudos to CIG for coming up with this ship because honestly, I think this is the belle of the ball right here. So we'll take another look at it from the outside as we kind of work our way around and take in the size of this thing once more, and then we'll find something else to take a look at on either this floor or the downstairs area. I actually kind of want to take a look at some of those land vehicles because I really have not seen too much about the land vehicles, so I'm definitely going to want to check that out. But there you go, folks. That is the Mercury Star Runner by Crusader. And yeah, I gotta admit, it's a pretty dang good ship. I like it. I like it. All right, so we are going to cut the camera for a moment and we'll come back in when I find something else interesting to look at. So hang tight. I will be right back and we will continue the tour. Okay, and we are back. We are also downstairs. As you can see, the stairs are off to my left. This is pretty much where they had the Gray Cat and the Gray Cat Rock the other day when they had those on display. And I like when they go the extra mile of showing like the terrain and so forth. I think they kind of skimped a little bit with the Gray Cat, but they at least made up for it with the Gray Cat Rock by adding the terrain underneath it, just to kind of place it, I guess you would say. All right, let's get a closer look at this vehicle here. This, I believe, is the Tumbril. So let's see what it says here. Cyclone AA. Battlefield Equalizer, Cyclone AA, comes equipped with surface-to-air missile countermeasures package to provide cover for ground troops against airborne targets. And what about the other one, TR? Designed for militia and security use, the Cyclone TR module features upgraded armor and single human-operated turret capable of mounting a size 1 weapon and a responsive 360-degree field of fire. Wow. It's actually kind of impressive there. This is a big boy as far as cars go. I like the wheels. The wheels are very unique. It doesn't look like they're rubber or anything like that. I'm not quite sure what exactly they're composed of, but they are pretty unique. I like that. Doesn't appear to have any kind of windshield, no kind of protection or anything like that, but it's still pretty cool looking. I love the design of it. It's just weird, you know? All right, let's check out the back here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So this apparently is the anti-air version. I guess those are little missiles there that you can launch at anything that's coming at you from the sky. So that is nice. It definitely looks utilitarian, and it also looks like it might fit inside the Mercury Star Runner that we just looked at earlier. I know it sure as hell will not fit inside of the ships that I have. But yeah, looks pretty cool. And we've got the other one here with the turret. This almost kind of reminds me of something out of like Arma 3. Something like that, like a futuristic version, an even more futuristic version, because if you play default Arma 3, you'll know that the vehicles are definitely kind of futuristic. It's supposed to be in the year 2035. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I kind of like it. I may have to pick one of these up eventually. I'll just need to have to decide which version I want. The air-to-air or the anti-air or the turret. Probably the turret, but I don't know. All right, let's see what else we have on this floor here. Okay, oh, we've got more Tumbrils on the other side. All right, well, we'll check that out. I'm gonna run here. Aha, okay, so this is where the others are. Okay. All right, well, let's take a quick look and see what the podium reads. All right, so this is the original one. I'm just going to kind of hold my head here, and you can pause the video if you'd like to read that. So there we go. That is pretty much the standard one that we're looking at there. All right, so this is the RC version. I'm guessing that has something to do with racing, because it says Focus Racing. There it is there. And our N version for Recon. Okay. Cool. Let's take a quick look around. So this is the racing version, I believe. That is the original version. And this should be the Recon version, I'm assuming. Not too shabby. I love that they've all got modular designs. I don't know if there's like independent parts that you could add or subtract to these things, but if they do decide to include something like that in Star Citizen, that would be kind of cool to be able to just swap out parts with various vehicle types, assuming that they use the same kind of thing. All right, there you go. That is the Tumbrils. And let me get out of everybody's way here because it looks like they're all checking that stuff out. We're going to head over to the display hall really quick and see what they have for holographic ships. I have to admit, I don't know much about what they have on display here, so this will probably come as a surprise to me as well. All right, so what is this? It looks weird. It looks weird. It looks kind of nondescript. I have no idea what it is, so let's see if we can find out here. Crusader Ares Starfighter Inferno. Whether heading up a crew or hunting big ships solo, the Ares Inferno is a force to be reckoned with. Really? Sure doesn't look like it. Really doesn't look all that impressive to me, but that's just me. I don't know. Maybe somebody loves it. Ballistic Gatling equipped variant tears through gunship armor and turns smaller fighters into dust in seconds. Wow. Well, it's certainly hyped up for the job. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not really impressed with this one, but then that's just me. All right, let's check out some of the other ones that we've got here. We'll see what we have on this side. Okay, what is this? Wow, they're just getting weirder and weirder looking now. Holy crap. All right, let me go back to the internal view. And we'll see exactly what this is. This is the A2 Hercules Starlifter. Hey there, sir. A2 gunship used to devastating effect in airborne assault, search and rescue operations, and landing initiatives. Alrighty. Yeah, this is another one that has a very strange design to it. Not quite sure how I feel about it, but you can definitely see the elements that make it a Crusader craft, the way that the engines are shaped and angled and all of that. So, yeah, we'll give it that. We'll give them points for consistency there. But yeah, again, not quite sure how I feel about this particular one here. I guess we'll wait to see what it looks like once it comes to fruition. It does have an interesting looking cockpit though. It almost looks like an airliner. Huh, cool. All right, and we'll check out the last one here. Oh, I think there are two more. Okay. All right, what is this? This is a tank. Hello there, lady. Don't mind me. Here to check out the tank. Tumbril Nova. Tumbril's new Nova is a classic battlefield warrior, reimagined for the modern age. This heavy tank offers a devastating combination of weaponry to eliminate threats on the ground and in the air. Nice. Nice. It's a tank. It looks very tanky. And you know what? It kind of reminds me of. All right, this is really showing my age, but you know what? I don't care. I just turned 50. I'm allowed to. This kind of reminds me of like the 80s. Tron, if any of you out there are familiar with the old movie Tron, this is what this reminds me of here. This is cool. This is really cool. All right, let's see what else we have on this side here. Ooh. Motorcycles. Now there's something you don't see in Star Citizen often. This is the Tumbril Ranger TR. Very nice. It's got that X-Tech adaptive tread tires. I guess that's what that's called. Reactive response precision steering and braking lets you embrace your renegade spirit of the open road and while staying thoroughly grounded. Okay. Nice. So basically what I'm getting here is it doesn't hover and it's your typical bike that happens to have guns on it. I'm okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. All right. So that is pretty much everything that I can show you on this level. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to hop downstairs to the second level, which I believe is Anvil's level. So hopefully they should have some more ships to show us. One thing I do need to complain a little bit about with this expo, the fact that everything is changing in a day or two. There doesn't appear to be a lot on display. And look at all of this space that we've got here. I'm thinking that there's a lot of wasted space. They probably could have crammed a few more manufacturers in here. Like they probably could have added the Gray Cat Rock and the Gray Cat and so on to this display as well. Or even like somewhere off in this section. But you know, that's just me nitpicking there. I want to tell them how to run their expo, but yeah, there it is. All right. So when we come back, we are going to go downstairs to the next floor and I will show you what interesting stuff they've got on that level. I really didn't feel the need to show you like the Kruger Merlin or anything like that because honestly, the very first Star Citizen video that I put up on this channel many years ago now, like 5 or almost 6 years ago, was on the Merlin, so you should already know what that looks like. But if you're curious, there it is. There's the Merlin. All right, so with that having been said, we will be right back on the Anvil floor. All right, and we are now on the second floor, which is devoted to Anvil Aerospace. And the belle of the ball on this floor is going to be the ship that you're seeing behind me right now, which is the Anvil Carrack. I believe that is probably going to be in center stage. So without further ado, let me change my view here. We'll go back to the internal camera. And we are going to hop upstairs. I'm probably going to grab some water on my way up because I know I'm thirsty. Let me increase my speed here really quick. Oh man, I tell you, you get quite the workout with this thing. But there it is. Look at that. That is the Anvil Carrack. All right, before I do anything else, let me grab some water here. Hey, it's my friend. Hello there, friend from the last video. I see you're working hard as always. I'm here for my usual water here. And let's see, purchase. Thank you. All right, and let's drink. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want that. I want the actual water. Oh, don't tell me I've got to like maneuver this thing around here. Seriously? Okay. Well, let's continue to carry it. We'll just kind of slide over this way. And now I should be able to drink it. There we go. Ah, much better. Wow. Okay, so yes, that is the Anvil Carrack. So we just saw the Mercury Star Runner, which is Crusader's addition to the, I guess, home away from home type of ships, you know, the Millennium Falcon type of ships. This is Anvil's version of it, and this one, from my understanding, is also pretty cool inside. I've only seen like snippets of videos here and there. I really haven't had a chance to take a really good look at it, but we are going to be checking it out now. I believe the little ship to the right of it is the Pisces, and I believe that is also included. I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong. I know it is small enough to fit inside the larger ship, so I expect the two of them probably do work together if I'm not too mistaken. All right, we have finished our water. So, as before, we are going to place it in the rubbish bin. There we go. Okay. And thank you once again for the water, lady. All right, you know what? I am going to head over to the map here for a couple of reasons. Hello. I want to take a picture, and I also want to check out where everything is. So, first things first, let me take a selfie. There we go. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got the Hurricane, the Hawk, the Pisces, the Gladiator, the Arrow. Okay, so already this is a lot more on the show floor than there was in the last floor that we were on. And then, of course, the Carrack in the center. That's basically where we're going first. We've also got the Terrapin, the F8 Lightning, the Valkyrie, which is another one of those ships that I'm really interested in. And then, of course, all the various Hornet models. Downstairs, we've got the Crucible and the Ballista. The Ballista is a ground vehicle. All right, without further ado, let us check out the Anvil Carrack. And then we'll stop by and check out some of the other ships around the area here. So yeah, once again, the main reason why I am using VR in this thing is just to get a real idea of the scale here. And let me just pause for a second here. Wow. I would venture to guess that this thing is probably bigger than the Mercury Star Runner. It certainly seems like it's longer than the Mercury Star Runner. I could be wrong though, because they all seem to fit so neatly in this little exhibition hall here. But the first thing that we'll notice is, of course, this one you enter from the front as opposed to the back. Now, I wonder if it also has... Oh, yeah, it does. I think these are the light switches. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, no, that's for the ramp. That is not a light switch. Okay, so I guess it doesn't have the same things as the other. All right, so where are we going? That's a docking collar. This is the cargo area. There's a separate cargo area. Okay, so there's like a garage. And there's a cargo area. And let's continue forward. More cargo. Holy crap. Okay, so no wonder this thing is pretty big. That would explain it. So we've got a ton of space for cargo. Are you kidding me? This is like the cargo that never ends here. This is nuts. Okay, it looks like we finally found the end of the cargo. What do we have over here? Weapons lockers, looks like. Armor storage lockers. And what is this? Aft turret. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That will be our turret. Nice, nice. Head over this way here. And I'm deliberately going through quicker because I know I would love to leisurely stroll through this thing, but you watching the YouTube video, you're probably not really interested in sitting through 2 hours of me just lollygagging around here. Alright, elevator. Is elevator working? I don't think elevator is working. Or maybe I should push the button, huh? Call elevator. Okay, is the elevator called? I do believe it is. Okay. Cool beans. Wow. Okay, this is like some kind of Death Star shaft here. Alright, where do we want to go? Let's go... I think we're on the subdeck, so let's go to the habitation deck first. Aha, there we go. Alright, so welcome to the habitation deck, and is this something we can interact with? No, it is not. Alright, so we're going to go this way. This is definitely bigger than the bomber that I showed you yesterday. Ooh, wow. Okay, here's the medical bay. Let's check this out, because I kind of like medical bays and all that. Are you not going to open for me? Do I need to click you? Yes, I do. Oh, it's even got glass sliding doors that I also have to click to get in. Alright, so this is cool. Med bays, of course, are just as useful as any other bed that you might have in your ship because it will allow you to save your place there. So whenever you die, you will respawn there. Check out this storage room here. Oh, do I need to click the door or is it supposed to open automatically? Let's back up and let's head forward. Okay. This actually does look like a lab. I'm actually impressed. I like this. Now, I don't know if all of this stuff is going to have any kind of use, and since we're way in the future here, I should probably look to see if I can find a cure for COVID in here somewhere. I'm sure it's probably, you know, like a generic drug by the time this this becomes reality. Let's check out this side here. What do we have here? We got hydroponics. Ooh, hydroponics. If you know what I'm laughing, you're just as bad as I am. But yeah, I love that. I love that they put the attention to detail with all these little things around here. That's pretty neat. All right, is the door open? I always got to be careful about walking into glass sliding doors because honestly, I've done that in real life. Yep. You can ask my ex-wife. It was one heck of a night that night. There might have been wine involved. Alright, so we've got like, what is this, a CAT scan? That would be my guess. It's definitely some kind of CAT scan. But yeah, the whole idea behind all of these is, like I said, basically just saving yourself here so that way you have a place to spawn into. Now, I don't know how that would work actually if you are not the owner of the ship. Like say the owner of the ship logs off and you have yourself saved to one of these beds and then you log in when the owner is not present. Where does that actually put you? That's going to be the real question. And I'm not sure that I've yet found the answer to that. So I don't know what's going on there. Alright, what do we have over here? What is this? Can I open this? I don't think I can. And I'm just going to walk up to it, and of course nothing's happening. What about back here? That looks like more stuff that we can check out later. There's another elevator. What do we have over here? What is this? Oh, this is the living area. Oh, we're definitely checking this out. I think I'm probably going to get lost in this ship, so this might be the last time you see me in this episode here. I'll just be like wandering around forever. There's a nice look at the outside there. You can see the hall around us there. And there is our conference table where the crew will pretty much kind of chill out and chit chat and so on and so forth. No chess table in this one though, but I guess we can let that slide. I hear it's got a pool table, so we'll see if we can find that. All in all though, I really like the sizing of these ships. I think they're very realistic. They feel like the kind of size that you would expect if you were on a ship like this. What's in here? Can I get in here? Yes, I can. Okay, so this is the other side, and here is the infamous pool table that I was looking for. Gotta admit, that is not a regulation table. That is anything but a regulation table, but it does look cool. I will give it that. It does look cool. And we've got the berths. So this is where you will sleep. This is where you will put your clothes and so on and so forth. I haven't yet found the bathroom though, so I don't know if that is in this area. Ah, shower. Yes, it is. Oh, wow. This is a bathroom. Okay. Yeah, I like this. This is definitely what a bathroom is supposed to feel like. So we've got, what do we have here? Shower stalls. Yep. And toilet. Typical Star Citizen fashion. You know, you've got your combination shower stall and toilet and all of that. Pretty cool stuff. And everyone in Star Citizen is a vampire. We cannot see our reflections. I love how everything else is like faithfully modeled, except of course, you. That's wild. All right, can I get out now? Yes, I can. Okay. So there we got the beds. I don't know exactly like how many crew is considered optimal for this type of craft, but pretty cool stuff nonetheless. Let's see, is there... Oh, this is where the actual toilets are. I thought that was part of the combination shower stall there, but I guess not. I guess you've got separate toilets in this thing, which is actually even better. So there you go, your own personal, private toilet, complete with 2 rolls of toilet paper. Doesn't get much better than that. Whatever you do not hoard the toilet paper on board. That's a good way to get ejected into space. Alright, so let's see what else there is on the habitation level here. Okay, so we checked that side out, we checked that side out, now we're gonna go this way. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, it's more stuff! Oh, crap! Why did you lock on me, door? You faked me out. Alright, now I'm gonna have to back up and come forward and wait for you to open. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the captain's quarters. It certainly does look big enough to be the captain's quarters. Got a nifty little desk and chair there. You got a nice window to the outside so you can see if you're being attacked by some space pirates or something. And look at that, there is a chessboard here. I don't think you can use it though. Yeah, you can't interact with it. They've also got liquor. Liquor is good, especially for the captain, because Lord knows, dealing with the crew, you kind of need it. Alright, and is this one of those where I need to click you, or are you supposed to open automatically? I guess we'll find out by backing up and coming close. Okay, so we've got the captain's bed here, and captain's closet, as well as captain's personal toilet and shower. Nicely separated. This is good. Very, very good. Of course, another Dracula mirror. We cannot see our reflection. This is also fine. We'll live with that. Ceiling looks just as tall as in the Mercury Star Runner, so probably about 9 feet, between 8 and 9 feet, roughly. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, let's get out of here. And we're headed to the bridge. We're taking it to the bridge. Okay, from my understanding, I think there are 2 bridge type of stations on this ship. So we've got this, which I believe is the main bridge, but there's supposed to be another bridge above it here. So this is pretty cool. Very large. Pretty much everything about this ship is very large, and I actually kind of like that. Alright, so we're going to head back out, and we'll run down to the elevator and head up to the next floor and check that out really quick. Which way do we go? I think we go this way. Yep, past the medical bay, which you can see in the window to the right there. And this should be our elevator. I don't remember if it opens automatically. Nope, we gotta call the elevator, of course. Okay, there we go. Elevator's been called. Alright, next floor. Technical deck. Let's check that out. Going up. Third floor, movie theaters, shoe stores, and fast food restaurants, and hangar bays. Look at that. So this apparently is where the Pisces is supposed to sit. The little ship that's off to that direction, outside in the expo hall. This is where you would put it. What do we have back here, though? Oh, we've got some malfunctioning lights. Well, that's a bad start there. We got the engineering deck. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Now, this really feels like a spaceship when you can actually get into the engineering section and just get an idea how massive the engines actually are. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, let's head back out this way. And I believe we've got more turrets off to that side. And I'm actually going to run through this area because I want to take a look at the little hangar where the Pisces is supposed to sit. Okay, and I believe this is the door for that. Or is it? I may have just gone past it. Oh, wait a minute. No, isn't there a door back there? There is a door back there. Unless they have multiple doors. They do. Okay. I'm okay with that. Alright, so here is the hangar base. So, if you don't know much about this ship, yes, you can actually park a smaller ship inside of it. The roof will open up, and you just bring it down here, park it, and get out. And all of a sudden, you are nested on this ship. It's pretty cool stuff. Alright, so I believe we were headed this way, so let's go to the front of the ship and see what they've got there. Okay, we are still on deck 3. That's another elevator. Not quite sure what's in here. Whoa! These doors are killing me. Oh, I think this is the drone controls. Yeah, this thing has drones that you can let out to do various tasks. So those two chairs there will allow you to do that. I'm not quite sure what you would use the drones for, but I'm sure somebody out there in the audience knows, so feel free to let me know. What is this? Looks like a workspace. Hey, look at that. They've got the snap-on toolkit. I don't see the pinup calendar, though. Alright, Star Citizen, if you're going to put a toolkit here, we need a pinup calendar, please. And if there are any folks that like men, maybe we need a pinup men calendar as well. You know, I got to think of everybody here. Can't just think of myself. You know, I would rather have a redheaded female pinup calendar. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alright, so we can see the expo hall there. I could literally spend hours in this thing, but I'm obviously trying to rush through this. That, again, is the Pisces. So yeah, that little thing will fit in that hangar spot that I showed you earlier. Pretty cool stuff. And then we've got what appears to be a planetary map. I'm sure this thing will be like adjustable, like you could use it for planets or checking out the entire star system and so on. So that's all cool stuff. This ship is actually much larger. Whoa! We're just going to pretend we didn't see that, okay? But I started to say this ship is actually much larger than the Mercury Star Runner. The Mercury Star Runner felt kind of like, you know, your home away from home. This feels almost like a full apartment building. This is like a Navy ship is what this feels like. It's pretty neat. All right, elevator. We'll call you because we've got one more floor to check out. And then we'll run out of here. Cartography deck. Going up. Okay. Now, I don't believe there's much on this deck. Ah, here we go. Here's another one of those little solar system thingies. So that's pretty cool. If you're doing deep space exploration, this is probably where you're going to want to hang out. And, you know, you'll be like, okay, we need to calculate our quantum travel from this planet to this planet and so on. Pretty neat stuff. Lots of roleplay opportunity for those of you who are into that. And I imagine once CIG starts adding in various planets and so on, we will also have the option to explore and, of course, colonize stuff. This is an airlock. I don't want to go into an airlock. Somebody should really fix that. I'm not sure if that should be venting like that, but okay. It's also got escape pods, apparently. And once again, the door is bad. The door does not like me in this ship for some strange reason. Hello, open, thank you. All right, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the same on the opposite side, so there's not much else to see on the ship, so we can actually get out of here now. Bam. Call elevator. We're going to take it back down to the bottom level. So I thought that the Mercury Star Runner was actually a pretty big ship. This makes the Mercury Star Runner look like a child's plaything. This is just incredibly massive. We got another turret there, and I think I'm actually going to get lost. I honestly do feel I'm going to get lost here. Okay, I think I'm on the right path. I'm seeing cargo and cargo. And if I remember correctly, there are 3 cargo sections. Yep, and then this should be leading us to the garage. So there we go. That is the Anvil Carrack. That is a monster of a ship. And like I said, I still want to find some answers as to whether or not you will still be able to spawn on this ship if you are not the owner of it and you decide to log out. I'm almost tempted to rent this one just to see what she flies like, but I'm more interested in the Mercury Star Runner, and I've actually taken the liberty of renting that one already. I kind of did that off camera before we got out of that floor. All right, we are going to take a little break here so that I can stop talking for a couple of minutes, and then we will check out some of the other ships around here. And incidentally, this is the Pisces. So just taking a closer look at that. Enter from the back. Pretty nifty little ship. So yeah, that fits inside of that. And now that we've been inside, I can see why there is plenty of room for this to fit. Okay, but let's take another break because this video is starting to get a little bit longer, and we'll be right back. All right, so we are back, and I think this is the Anvil Hawk, if I'm not too mistaken. We'll check it out here in a second. We're still on the same floor. There's still a lot more to see. So let's see what we got here. This is the Anvil Hawk, as I said. Light fighter, emphasis on weaponry, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so this is kind of like a bounty hunter ship. It definitely has that menacing bird of prey look to it. Not quite sure how I feel about it. It doesn't really look like the kind of ship that would interest me, but I'm sure there's probably some of you out there that think this is the bee's knees. So there you go. And incidentally, I think you put your quarry in the back here. You know, like Boba Fett style. You just kind of shove them in there. I don't think you can carbon freeze, however, so that's a thing. All right, so that's the Hawk. We will check out what we have over in this little side hall before coming back and checking out some of the other ships here. We'll kind of do the once over really quick, so let me increase my walk speed. We have room number 2 and room number 3. We'll start with room number 2. We'll work our way to room number 3. And I need to see if I can find one of those little map things. There's usually one right here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we are here. These are the Hornets. All right, we can take a quick look at the Hornets. There's not much to see, honestly. If you are familiar with Star Citizen, this is probably the ship you have seen the most. So there you go. That's the Hornet. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's your standard fighter, and apparently there are a lot of variants. Really cool. Okay, so that's it for the Hornet. That's all I intend to show you on the Hornet. There's not much more to really see there. So we're going to run again, and we'll head over to number 3, which I believe is this way, because I want to take a look at the Valkyrie. And honestly, that's the last ship that I really want to get an in-depth look at. I'm not quite sure what else we're going to have for the rest of the week, so I really don't know how many more of these videos I will be making. Probably not a lot more because, yeah, I understand that can get boring after a while. But yeah, let's see what we've got here. The Valkyrie is the one in the center, so that's the one I want to check out. This, I believe, is the Terrapin. Let's just check it out here. Yep, Anvil Terrapin, kind of like your dropship type of fighter. And of course, remember, you can pause if you want to read that. So there it is there. And let me take a quick look at this. This definitely does look like a beast. Let's walk inside really quick here. Alright, not too shabby. Pretty small as far as ships are concerned, but then we've been looking at some really large ships in this video here, so this is kind of underwhelming after the fact. But that's the Terrapin. Looks like a turtle, hence the name. This is the Valkyrie. Out of all of the, I guess, mid-sized ships or military-style mid-sized ships, this is one of the ones that I am most interested in. It is a drop ship. That's pretty much what it's designed to be. And it is pretty beefy. It does have a fair amount of weapons and a good amount of cargo space. Not to mention the little area where you can have all of your troops snap in there. I'll show that to you in a second. So yeah, you can see we've got a decent amount of garage space here for combat vehicles. And we've got what I call the jump doors, you know, like paratroopers. You kind of just jump off the edge there. I don't know that I would do that with this craft, however. This is what I meant when I say snapping yourself in. So your passengers, your troops, this is pretty much where they would go. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 on the other side. So 10 on this side. There should be another 10 on the other side. So, yep, there we go. So 20 guys can actually sit in here. That is actually cool. I like that. All right, now, real question. How in the heck do I get to the cockpit? I know that's a turret. Not really interested in a turret. I want to see how I can get into the cockpit. Ah, ladder. That would make sense. Okay, so we climb the ladder. All right, and there it is. There is the cockpit. Got some little steps to go down. Looks like we've got turret on that side, turret on that side. So this ship can definitely defend itself. And look at that. Lots of good visibility. I like that. It does have quite a few spars, you know, like structural spars and so on. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it. So this is the Valkyrie. This is another one that's on my to get list. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to end up getting it. I'm probably going to like save up the money and see if I can purchase it with in-game credits. I think that would probably be the best bet for me rather than spending a whole ton of money, real life money, to get something like this. This is where our crew sleeps. I didn't see any kind of captain's quarters. I'm assuming this is probably it here. I don't see much in the way of a bathroom either, so guess it is what it is. All right, we'll head back downstairs and we'll check out the other ship in this area. I suppose we should probably walk down there. All right, there we go. So that's the Valkyrie, considerably smaller compared to some of the other ships that we have looked at, but there is just something about this ship that I really like. I don't know what it is. I guess if I were going to do something military in Star Citizen, this is the ship that I would like to have to do that with. So there you go. All right, let's take a look at this ship over here. I really don't know what this is, but we're about to find out. I do know it has swing wings, though, so I'm okay with that. Let's see. We'll find the Podium here. This is the Anvil F8 Lightning. Nice. It's a heavy fighter. Okay, well, that makes sense. Let's check it out. Ouch! I just hit myself there. Wow. Okay. Well, that virtually hurt. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It looks like it is loaded for bear. It's got all kinds of laser cannons and so on and so forth. Yeah, this is what I would expect a heavy fighter to look like. Imagine it's probably got missiles in here somewhere, too. That's pretty cool. I might want to check this out, so let me see if it will allow me to rent it. We'll go back here. Nope, it's not giving me the option to rent. Why? Huh. Try not to hit myself on this thing again. It's very pointy. No option to rent it. Okay, well, I guess I'm not renting that one then. Oh well. Much sadness ensued. Alright, but that's pretty much everything that's in this haul. Like I said, the main thing that I wanted to show you was the Valkyrie. So we're going to take one final look around the area here. We'll check out some of the other things that they have for us to see, and then we'll pretty much call this video done. So, once again, I will be right back. Okay, so we are back, and this ship, I believe, is called the Hurricane, if I'm not too mistaken. I don't know why I'm running. I told you all I only have one speed. Alright, let's check this one out. Of course, we're going to need to go back into the internal camera. So there we go. Alright, and let's work our way to the Podium. So this is the Anvil Hurricane. Again, it is a heavy fighter. And what is this one's claim to fame? 6 guns capable of blasting their way through nearly anything. Hurricane pilots have yet to find an enemy shield they can't knock down. Wow. And what is that racket? You hear that? No idea what that is. That's a lot of noise. Huh. This is a pretty sleek looking ship. I kind of like this. I don't think that I would necessarily purchase it, but it is what it is. Alright, so we got the Anvil Carrack again. We're going to kind of sneak underneath it because I know there's another ship on the other side that I have not checked out yet. And this will definitely give you an idea as to how big this puppy is. Look at that gun. Wow. Okay, that is one heck of a turret right there. That's pretty powerful. And then we've got the little, what looks like TIE fighter wings here. That's pretty neat. Alright, I think the other ship that we're looking for is on this side. So let me increase my speed so we can run again. And we'll slow back down. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Another rather unusual design from Anvil Aerospace, and we'll check the Podium and see what it says. Alright, this is the... I can't read that. Anvil Gladiator. Okay, and this is a bomber. Oh! Well, that's a very specific role. It seems kind of small for a bomber, especially after the Retaliator that we checked out yesterday in the Eclipse, the stealth bomber. I mean, it does have some very nice lines to it, but yeah, I kind of prefer that Retaliator. There's just something about that one that really impressed me. But this is cool. This is pretty cool. All right, we have one more place to check, and that is, of course, downstairs to check out what they've got on hologram. And then that will do it for this particular video. We will be done with this entire exhibition hall for today. So we're just going to do a quick cut, and we will appear downstairs. Okay, so we are downstairs, as you can see, and the only real things to see here are the Ballista land vehicle and the Crucible ship, which is actually a hologram. So let's take a quick look at the Crucible first, and then we'll leave it with the Ballista as our last thing to look at for the day. All right, so this is the Crucible. And the first thing I can say about it, it kind of has X-Wing vibes there. You see that, right? That's pretty cool. Now, what exactly is a crucible, you're probably asking? Well, we kind of know what the crucible is. However, this crucible is a heavy repair ship. It's also called the Flying Toolbox. It is Anvil Aerospace's first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and detachable pressurized workspace. The Crucible is a versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms, drone operations center, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back into fighting shape. So there we go. I imagine this is probably going to be another Leviathan as far as ships go. Heck, even the hologram looks big. Let's see what it looks like from the back here. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. Gotta admit, that is pretty impressive. It'll be cool to see stuff like this flying around, especially with players at the helm and with them actually taking the time to help out other players, or perhaps just their org. Maybe they've got like a military org and they're repairing their fighters as part of a campaign, that sort of thing. There's plenty of opportunity there. So there we go. All right, last thing we're going to look at from Anvil Aerospace today is the Ballista, which I don't remember if that is actually made by Anvil. I guess we'll find out in a second once we find it. There it is. Now, this is, in my opinion, I'm gonna go in on it here. Yeah, it is made by Anvil. This right now is probably the most useless land vehicle that we have. I hate to say it, but think about it. You know what it is? It's basically a missile launcher. So you've got like all these various missiles, rockets, guns, armament, all of that kind of stuff. But what is there to really do with it currently in the game? Because there's no warring factions, at least none that I know of. Maybe there's something going on in the lore that I'm not currently aware of. But what will players do with this, other than maybe grief other players? I don't understand. So I'm not quite certain what the purpose of this is. Yeah, it's designed to stand against any threat, whether by air or land. But that's just the thing. The only real threat currently in Star Citizen, and I'll be honest with you, is other players. That's really it. There's nothing else to be afraid of currently in the verse. But hey, you know what? It's cool. I like it. I like that it's big, it's massive, so on and so forth. And I'm sure that it'll eventually have a use. But for right now, that's basically it. All right, but with that having been said, I would say we're pretty much done for the day. So I'm going to put it back to our outside view. And we'll turn our camera around here. I've got to remember to not talk as I'm turning the camera around, because that has a tendency of causing the camera to move around unnecessarily. There we go. Right there's good. All right, so that'll do it for me. Thank you as always for watching. This has been BelGeode. I have been playing Star Citizen. We've been taking a look at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2950, which is currently being held right now from November the 20th through December the 2nd in the city of New Babbage on the planet of Microtech. And every day they're swapping out manufacturers, which I think they could have done that a little bit differently because I'm noticing a lot of empty space in there. They probably could have combined some of these manufacturers and given it like an extra day, you know, but hey, it is what it is. In any event, just to remind you, we've been using Vorpx to experience this in VR. Well, at least I have. For you, it will look like just any other video. But if you are interested in experiencing Star Citizen in VR, Vorpx is what I would recommend. And remember, it is payware, so the link to that will be in the video description below, and you can pick that up and test it out. Remember, everything is experimental, however. Star Citizen is not supported in VR currently, so use it at your own risk, basically. All right, but if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I will be back with some more Star Citizen at some point in time in the very near future. I'm going to look through the schedule and see what other manufacturers we've got coming up and what things of interest I might want to show you. And you might actually get a part 4 to this series. But thank you again for joining me, and I will catch you all really soon. Ciao!